clean this shit. But yeah, I managed to clean it just a little. Today, I made once again money in the stock market, baby. I made $400 today, but it's a pretty nice story. Check this out. I made $180 in the morning with just 4 contracts. It works always. It always works. What I'm doing always works. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's not gonna work. It always works. Always. Always. So, I missed the opening trade. 9 o'clock, press the button. And I caught the second one, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I set a conditional order to close it, but it ended up being 180. Bang. And then I said to myself, yeah, I'm gonna try to do this and do only 3 a day to have self-control, just like PDT rules, so that I'm not getting, perfect timing, low liquidity usage, high profit. So I'm sitting there. I rest my head down. I had like a towel on the edge of the table, like this. Here, with my eyes closed, and my hand was touching the keyboard. With my closed eyes, I hear ping, 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 ping. Tactile touch of the trackpad in my MacBook Pro entered $32 contracts of the shit. Like that. And I said to myself, I was taking a nap looking for the next entry, and look at this trying to give me a fucking PD. Look at this monkey ass mistake trying to give me a PDT flag. I'm sitting there like, my head is down, right? I basically go like this. Went crazy. The cursor was right at the bottom. The shit was just bang, 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 bang. Max liquidity on a really bad placement. So I'm sitting there, fuck. I got a really bad placement on this trade. I'm gonna need a miracle. So I'm like waiting. It dips down to single digits. I try to buy more to move my, get more contracts to move to get closer to the break even from where it was. I had already used buying power. I could only buy 2 more options. 2 more contracts. I'm getting fucked today, but I'm gonna hold it like a grown fucking man. I was talking like that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna lose. They have to kill all this liquidity right here for me to get out. So I'm sitting there doing that. Market decides to go higher. I'm looking at my break even. Yeah, 1.24. I'm like, God damn, oh shit, I'm gonna break even. What the fuck? Made $300 on that trade for a total of 400 flat. So my stamina is low today. After this video, I'm gonna go to bed, but my stamina is low as fuck. I woke up like at 7:30 something odd in the morning, got up, got an energy drink, went to work. Fucking tired, really tired. Basically, the energy ain't doing shit. Basically, there was no sudden surge of energy. Sometimes I reach a morning slump, and it's because of waking up too early. You know, the optimal times for me to be good: waking up at 9:30, working at 10, because the sun is there. But what makes me tired is the shift from morning to sun and the pressure on top of the head from the sun. There's a big pressure imbalance having to focus your mind on things at 7 in the morning versus 9:30, 10. And you start feeling the pressure. It's an actual pressure. I felt it. I've sit in my, the 10 years sitting doing doctoral level work in my computer. Everything is fine. Pressure wise, like, hey, you're fine. 7:30, 8:30, 9 o'clock hits, 9:30, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. You feel pressure from above your head pushing you down, and that's the sun. That's the sun right there, pressing you down. So that pressing down immediately makes me tired as a motherfucker, especially when I'm working, doing shit. So that's about it. 400 in the stock market. Not gonna fail. Not gonna fail. It's depending what I decide to trade with. I'm gonna reach the least amount of money used possible and most amount of money made. That's gonna be the... Once I start dialing in just 3 or 1 contract or 2 contracts, just relax with it. Let the trend do this thing, make the profit. I'm gonna start using less to make more. And even today, when I made those 400 today, or the 300 to add to the addition of 180, the shit kept going. I close like I'm done here. That's still going. I'm like, God damn, I really need a partner that trade with me and shit. I need someone that trade exactly when I trade. And if I close, hold on a little minute. Like, wait 5 minutes for this. Just wait. Just wait 5 minutes. Just hold this shit. This gonna make more. I'm always the bitch here. I'm like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I think that was pretty nasty to do it on live stream. Lucky it didn't. It wasn't big enough for it to be. I have spicy food. It's my sinuses are fucking fucked up. So yeah. That's basically today's earnings. Real earnings based on buying power. I think I'm going to start thinking about doing intrinsic every day. Like a $50 contract, some bullshit, some realistic shit like that, and do too. Like, and go along with it. Like, just fuck it. Just 2. Nice and soft. And see if I could double my money by investing 100. And stay that way. I still haven't even considered doing options long term. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna make $100 to $800 for the rest of my fucking life. That's how it's looking like. No missing. No falling asleep on the wheel and clicking involuntarily the alien doing. I think I said alien money today. Just watching a really bad placement trade go green is just UFO money. I heard a lady say, "You're a millionaire." I'm like, UFO money, UFO money. Damn. Oh, it was fucking great. I don't know if I could, I can't get out of the stream to show profits today. But ridiculous, son. My stamina is so low. I think I might be adopting coffee again. Like, that's how low I feel. And maybe coffee is going to put me to the ground. Maybe coffee. Like, I feel I'm going to have coffee at 7 a.m. again. Like a big, tall, 32 ounce of coffee, Monster. I'll take 16 ounce, put a lot of sugar. And by the way, my sugar is down. All I'm having is the energy drink sugar that don't compare to my sugar, the regular sugar packet intake. Fucking 16 ounce of coffee, make 32 ounces with 16 ounces of coffee based on ice, and try to work. Try to. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be done early as a motherfucker. But I definitely need more stamina. Cause, like that lady said, there's a millionaire right here. This guy makes $100 to $800 in the stock market every day. How long has it been? 4 weeks? I ain't gonna miss. Not one day in my fucking life am I gonna miss. It's not possible. Even making a mistake, even making a placement mistake, I still make green. No missing. Just forget about it. Just leave me alone. I'm gonna do this eventually. I gotta get out of the position because I don't want to be dealing with hard to borrow stocks. I'm debating the timing to leave the market on the shares that I got and then start that with a fresh 1,000 to make that money, bitch. Take $1,000, trade 2 options at $50 to 50 something odd dollar, like $120 for 2 at good delta, because I'm not dumb. It's gonna be like 70 delta in that bitch, and that's it. It's gonna be over 70. Imagine like a decent day. Today was options were cheap as fuck today. Basically, I was looking at them today. In the money were over $100, but out the money was like 50 something for 60 delta, 59 for 71 delta. Like, yo, more delta per dollar. That's perfect. IV is 1780, I think. 17%, almost 18%. So there's nothing in the horizon. This is, the pricing of the options is low as a motherfucker. And it's just money making opportunity. 3 of them shits is enough. Just let it be. Let it roll. I noticed that buying a whole bunch of contracts is also like sort of the same as just buying 4. I don't know how I perceive that, but instead of seeing a ginormous gap in profit, like from 300 to 7,800, like that, big numbers, it's still the same. It's very smooth shit. Get the 3. When I closed my the first 4 contracts today, I was in 300. I got 180 because that's what I got by the time by the time I pressed the button with just 4. And that's technically the same thing I do with the other contracts. It's perceived that's the same thing visually. So you don't have to get 30 fucking contracts to make the same amount of money. If you're well placed, it's gonna look the same. Like the upwards movement, the velocity of income. That's what I perceive. The velocity in which you make money from break even to 300 in, comparing 4 contracts to maybe 30 contracts or whatever, depending on the trend, placed right, it's always going to be the same. Like it's just, and then hits. It's not like a super big as fuck, like the real, how it should be is that if you buy 30 contracts or whatever, you hear that music, it should skip from 100 to 600 in a minute, but it doesn't do that. It acts like blah 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 blah. It moves up, but it feels the same speed as 4. So I don't think there's no need to do that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna take a nap. It's 3:23. We're gonna be rich as a motherfucker. No playing out here. We gonna make it. Woo. Are we gonna make it? See that? Are we gonna make it? Am I gonna be the sexiest motherfucker out there? Be like, yeah, that's what you need to do. I made money, man, right? You know how much money I make fucking a day. You know what I was thinking here, ideating here as I was eating my lunch? Winning in the stock market and buying shares. To make everything a little liquid. To move my liquidity. Instead of having like a stable liquidity, like, okay, made this amount of money, let's buy this company. This amount of money, buy this company. Although I'm taking losses, but I'm still holding something. I thought about that for a little bit. Just basically winning a contract option, buying a share. Winning a contract trade, buying 2 shares. Like that. It's like sticking it in a piggy bank instead of just leaving it there. Sticking it as a moving investment instead of leaving them static for the next day. I think I should do that. I really think I should. But I have to have enough to not break my own leg needing liquidity during the day to save a trade. Chibidoki. Boondang! Boondang! I want to see some boondang! Boondang! The fucking hippopotamus and shit. She was mad funny this morning. I seen a pinned video that I'd never seen before. You know what? You know what I really would like to do? I don't give a shit about indifferences between males and females. But I really want to experience one thing. I want to feel an erection looks like that. It's a girl. I want to wake up, breaked up, hard, and feel what that is. Like that. It's a girl talking like that. I laughed so hard this morning. It was the most funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. I want to wake up, breaked up. This shit, and she was mad serious with it too. The profile is Chibidoki in TikTok. I want to wake up, breaked up. Like that. She's like the little fucking anime girl shit. Ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. We're headed to SIFT to 5-6 weeks of being profitable in this bitch. This shit ain't gonna stop. It ain't. You think it's gonna go poor? It's gonna make a mistake? You think I'm gonna make a mistake? I made a mistake today and I made even more money. So be careful what you wish for me. They have such a strange looking nose from this angle. I see it. Ding dong. Be careful what you wish for me. Let me see it from this way. But I can't see myself. Looking for that rounded nose. Alright. You have watched a Terror Destroyer 5K stream.